You didn't even wash your hands. Hey, I'm Austin.
And I'm Ryan. And this is the Spring Chat.
Where we talk all things Disney.
Resorts.
Shopping. Food. You can catch us at 8:30 on Thursday nights on
Facebook. YouTube.
Twitch, and now Spotify on Amplified Network.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us here at the Amplified Network. Your show will begin in just a few minutes, but first I want to go on ahead and shout out to our awesome sponsors. First, we have the Mouse Merch Box. It is an official Disney subscription box. It is $60 quarterly if you subscribe, or $70 per box. It's going to come with $120 to $150 worth of exclusive Disney apparel and merchandise, so definitely check that out. If you do decide that you want to check them out, we do have a coupon code for you. Coupon code is going to be Springs20 for 20% off of your order. Next, we have the Great Adventure Supply Company. Great Adventure Supply Company is really cool. They have a bunch of 80s and 90s themed pop culture themed Disney and theme park apparel. So if you're like me, you miss the 90s, you love that style. They recently released some new exciting additions to their store. Be sure to check them out. And we also have a coupon code for the Great Adventure Supply Company that's going to be Magic15 for 15% off of your order. So thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate you and our sponsors. So stay tuned here on the Amplified Network. Your show will be coming up soon.
I can hear you. All right, we're live.
Welcome back.
Yee!
And we are now pre-recorded. We're actually live today. Vance and me were able to make it.
Hey, the thing is on. The thing is on. The thing is on.
I know. We actually got button privileges this week.
Yay.
Great.
We still need my, spoiler button. I need to be able to smash something.
Oh, you actually want, a physical spoiler button.
Yes, I actually would. Like how the Breakfast Club has, their little bleeper thing. That's what I want.
My favorite one is their beige rage meter. Surprised Envy hasn't quit that show.
I'm surprised, too. That beige-collared waffled Negro. Oh, God.
He's Dominican now. Come on.
Nah, he's a Negro. He knows.
Okay, first things first. First, I want to give a shout out to everybody who came to hang and kick it with us at Megacon. Vance, you couldn't make it, but I appreciate you sharing the feed. I saw that.
I was so tired, guys.
Oh no, I get it. Work legit beat my ass after that day.
I was done. I was like, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
After, I think being stressed about trying to do good at that panel, and then 2 full days, Sunday and Saturday, then have to go right back on Monday. I felt like I've never been so tired that I felt physically sick, but that's how I felt the last 2 days. I slept for a good 14 hours.
Jeez.
But yeah, if you I need to go back on Twitch. hopefully all this stuff is going up. But we took plenty of photos. We had people come out. We made a few vlogs, blogs, a few people's web reports. Apparently there was a K-pop panel and they just bombed after us.
A K-pop panel.
I'm not even sure what K-pop really is, but apparently there was a panel for it.
Korean pop.
Well, apparently they were supposed to have dancers, and apparently they all just bailed and didn't show up. So
The dancers didn't show up. What?
According to my Discord people, the dancers just bailed and didn't show up.
Dang.
So our panel was like the highlight for some people who were going to go see K-pop.
Bro. Look at us, just capitalizing.
Basically, off the momentum. Also, I allow myself one money spend. So Black was last year's pickup. Final Fantasy VII was this year's pickup.
Really good pickup on that.
I got a good pickup because it was $45 for the misprinted edition, and this girl forgot to mark off the right price, so I got this one for $30 instead, which I didn't even know this was a thing. But if you look on the back, the eye or whatever on the back is all jacked up.
Yeah, it's over that way
And
instead of.
they fixed it on the greatest hits editions, which I found out is like apparently less valuable because of that label.
It's kind of like the Nike shoe, the night that was called. It was a Trailblazer shoe that it had a backwards check, and then like it just sold for way more than what it should have.
So flaws back then were basically get you a higher value.
Of course, that's what it is.
Yeah, because I saw she had that one for $45, she had this one for $30, and had I known she was going to charge me extra for the instruction booklet, I would have stole that out of one of the other copies and slid it in here. Either way, I got a $15 deal. So. Megacon was lit. It was great.
Thank you to whoever did that.
Got all my steps in for that one.
There you go.
Yeah, my legs were killing me.
I cannot get onto the Amplified Network Twitch, but that's because I'm a dummy and I don't know how to type in a URL.
I'm not gonna lie, my data plan has been tripping ever since I pulled up. Like I was not able to load any websites, and Facebook has been tripping. Maybe everything's down again.
Oh yeah, and there was that lovely situation where iMessage and everything went down.
See, I didn't even notice because no one talks to me besides you guys. So, Android people got to live it up for a weekend.
After the show.
I would say at least he's got another 55 minutes at least.
56. But who's keeping track? So you can.
Turn this camera off so fast.
Can we at least finish? Can we at least go through all the photos and stuff that we sent first?
All the photos that you sent by Monday.
Yeah, I think this is the only show I get that stuff on time.
You sent me like 8 photos by Monday.
I think that was just for the other one. Yeah, because I
Lance sent me photos, or posted photos in the.
Hey, I just don't want to be annoying and be like, guys. So like once a day, I just send it a bat signal like, who has stuff? Make life easy for the person editing all the things. Oh, no, it's not. Because I sent all my stuff for this by, like... midnight Sunday. There. Which is technically Monday. Good enough.
All right, now we got us up live. I can see my face.
Beautiful.
I don't like these sunglasses.
Oh, well. So, you're just going to jump right into it?
Let's do it.
All right, so Detective Pikachu, box office numbers.
Oh, those were pretty good. That was shout out to theater goers because that's why we didn't say anything the weekend that it happened. Because, we don't want to steal nobody's Tunda. You saw the pun there. Pikachu, Tunda. Yep. So give us some more details on those numbers, my friend.
So Detective Pikachu, best video game movie debut ever in U.S., earns $58 million, debuts at number 2 below Avengers Endgame, but tops Endgame overseas.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about the overseas number. I feel like Avengers would be bigger over here anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it's just retrospective. Just over here, our American stuff's going to do good, and then overseas, it's like their stuff is going to do good.
Also,
so
I feel like they handle the source material very well as like the stuff that they referenced and the fact that like this all takes place, I think technically in the same timeline as Ash and everything, and it's the first Pokemon movie. Because remember, like in the beginning, they said this is the same Mewtwo that escaped from Kanto 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's that
this
one.
This is technically 20 years after the first Pokemon movie. So Ash is somewhere 30 and still hasn't caught shit.
Not surprised. So probably still hasn't even won a Pokemon League yet.
He's a 30-year-old man somewhere still chasing dreams and just hasn't given up and gotten a real job yet.
But still looks surprisingly young.
Maybe. I wish we could have seen him in the movie somewhere.
I think either it was in the video game or it might have been the movie, but there was a little cameo of him or
I
Red.
think it was in the video game. There was a cameo because I saw a scene of that when I was looking at the trailer the other day.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, they did put him in there. Good job. All right, but I did not get to see the movie. So what did you think of it?
Really?
I was like, that's one of those things. Like when I see it on like one of my anime sites that I go on, I'll be like, okay, I'll watch it. But I'm not really. I was more excited for the video game, to be honest with you.
I didn't even know the game was existed until it was like a year after it was out, and I just saw it on a shelf, and then I looked it up. I'm like, this seems interesting, but I don't have time for any more 3DS pickups. Last two games I burned through was Ocarina of Time and Luigi's Mansion, the sequel.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of those like mystery games. I like trying to like put pieces together and like, okay, you have to find this clue and you have to find, because I'm that Pokemon trainer in the Pokemon games that talks to everybody, looks into every corner. It's just like, because I didn't know, like when I was younger, like if you look at empty spaces in the grass, those are actually like where rare candies or potions would be. So when I found that out, yeah, you can or like
the little treasure hunter item.
yeah, I love that. So I was just like, that looks suspicious. I wonder if I bingo got it. So yeah, that's why I like the game. And I was just like, the movie, I'm hyped for it. Ryan Reynolds, good voice, funny, and I was just like, I'll check it out whenever I get the chance. I'm not gonna like go out there and try to go watch it. So
honestly, if you get like a cheap I don't know what AMC does. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday, where it's like $5 or something.
Yeah.
Student IDs.
no, it's just $5 stuff. It's the $5 movie
It's
nights.
not a bad way to go kill 2 hours, honestly.
Yeah. So
So community day, you finally got your special move that you wanted. How do you feel?
I didn't go on community day hunting.
Did you at least get like a shiny that day?
I had to pick up a friend from the airport, and you know, like the back, like when you pick them up from like the arrival thing, there was just a whole bunch of tour chicks there, and I was just looking at them while I was like slowly driving. Do not drive and play Pokemon Go, people. And I did not see one shiny. Like shinies are
Perfection, and I decided to use that.
yeah, no, I wasn't having it. I was just like, I forgot until you messaged me, and I messaged the group, and I was like, it is today, and I was just like, I'm not getting up.
I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling to like pull things for a while, and then I was like, okay, I finally got one. 100 CP, trash. All right, go for like another 30 minutes. Another one, 200 CP.
At least it wasn't like my Torpinch incident. Like I caught a Torpinch and I evolved it into a Vibrava, and it went down in CP instead of going up. It was at 900.
Is that even possible?
I swear to God, I pull it up right now. It was at 900 as a Trapinch, and then it went down to 790 something as a Vibrava. And I'm looking at it, I'm just like, this is why no one takes Flygon seriously, because this is the bullshiggity that happens when I'm playing a game like this. Like, this is just ridiculous. Flygon's a real threat out here, and we acting like, oh, I can't get the appropriate amount of CP. Like, y'all are trash.
No, so you were wanting, what was it, Blaze Kick, where they announced it for the day of that you can.
I want a Sky Uppercut.
Is that what you were asking for?
Yeah, that's Blaziken's signature move.
I'm just mad that like I gave mine a second move at 330. I got freaking Brave Bird of all moves.
Bruh, that was funny.
I had one into Fire Spin over. What is the community day move?
Blaze Burn.
Blast Burn.
Blaze Burn.
Kick. I had Blast Burn, Overheat, Fire Spin. Forgot Overheat, learns Brave Bird. Loses Brave Bird, relearns Overheat.
Jesus.
So I wasted all of my my HMs on that trying to get to learn one, but my shiny has a decent moveset, so he knows Blaze Kick, Overheat, Fire Spin.
It looks like Fire Spin, Blast Burn, Overheat from what I'm seeing on the thing.
That's not. I think
that's your shiny.
Is it?
Yeah, it's your shiny, I think.
No, that one's different than the one. I think that's my shiny. And
that's the one you took a screenshot of.
And then that's a moveset from the one that I had to fix.
Ah.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Honestly, I'm just glad we have a shiny that isn't green. Like, it's a palette swap, but
there's not really that many green ones, to be honest with you. It's only Machoke.
But like all the ones we've had so far have been a shade of green.
Yeah, but those are like it. Like after that, you just don't see anymore.
True. Well, for people who actually caught a shiny Baneri.
Or a shiny Apom.
She got like on the last day and DM me, and I just sent 1,000 gifs of people throwing their phones.
I would have too. Puppies? Okay, we'll talk about that later.
But yeah, it's like a palette swap. I honestly like the shiny one better. Like as far as color wise, like no, I'm just like I got it just to got it because it's rare. This one I actually like the fact that it's like a darker shade of red and yellow and stuff.
Meh.
That's how I feel.
It's just the orange
The
Pikachu.
sparkles in the back add a little bit to it.
It's just like an orange Pikachu. No one really cares. I don't really care.
But yeah, you can now teach Blaze Kick. Maybe you'll get Sky Uppercut in the future.
I mean, that's what I was really looking for. Because why don't? I mean, like realistically, like why do you want all those fire attacks? Like, what if that's a ground type or a rock type ready to wreck your shit? So, but all right, what we got on next?
Yeah, we have Extraordinary Raid Week coming up, which I don't even know if I really want to.
Was that 6 to 7 thing? Oh wait,
yeah,
that's today.
That's part of what it started yesterday. So that's why when you get the notification at 6 o'clock every day that hey, for the next hour, here's 1,000 raids you can go do, but which I feel like just scatters everyone, and you don't have enough to do any of them. Yeah, so Extraordinary Raid Week, May 21st, 1 p.m. to May 28th, 1 p.m. Different Pokemon will be available in raids. Shiny Bronzor is out. 2 times EXP for the raids, 2 times Stardust. Increased raids of all 5 tiers from 6 to 7 p.m. May 25th, Lapras Raid Day from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Receive up to 5 raid passes from gyms. You can get a shiny Lapras. Which apparently is like a thing that people want, like badly. Like
Really?
no,
Purple.
It's like purple. It's like Barney. I like how that just ruined it for her.
I'm not really a fan of Lapras
I just know
anymore.
because I don't mind like hunting for it, but the only mission you can do to possibly get it is win 5 gym battles or win 5 raids. It's one of the two.
Win 5 raids for the Lapras?
Yeah, that's for the quest encounter.
Really? Like my hype for Lapras was always trying to like ride it when you use Surfed in the video games, and
Yeah.
once that dream was fulfilled, I was just like, well, you have no use for me. Banish.
Yeah, so for raid week, for level 1 raids, you have Machop, Slackall, Shinx, Bronze. Go ahead, tag in. I don't know all these Pokemon.
You don't know what a B barrel is?
Hell no.
Oh God. You don't know God Bidoof? You need to go watch season 4 and like really sit there and watch it. 'Cause season 4 was literally one of the best ones,
It might have been.
in my opinion.
I jumped in and out of the show, and I still am. So 3, you have Alolan Raichu, Chansey, Scyther, Aerodactyl, Floatzel. 4, Alolan Marowak, Dragonite, T-Tar, Absol, Metagross. 5, increased number of raids during raid hour. So that's what we got. And then you got the new lures and stuff. So
That was a great touch. I like that.
that was a great touch, but apparently it ruined some people's raid day because they lasted for 3 hours, and it was decreasing spawns.
Really?
So you drop. So people were like freaking out in the Discord because they were like at Crane's Roost. People were like freaking out. It's like, please, for the love of God, do not use the Eevee or the special lures at a Crane's or wherever because we'll be stuck for 3 hours. And I'm hearing from like people in Discords in other countries that it's messing with spawns. So
Huh.
what were the 3 types called?
The 3 types. It was it's the ice one, the
No,
mossy
the
one, and then
3,
magnetic.
Is that what it is? Mossy, magnetic, and
Glacial.
Yeah, okay, glacial lures. So I only have like 2 left as far as regular lures go, and I never have a chance to use them.
I couldn't figure out how to use them for the longest time, so I was stuck. I didn't listen. I don't read the instructions. I just skip through them. Like, let me just go catch my mons and go.
I still haven't used them. Apparently, if you use the lures properly or evolve in EV like in the range of a lure, that's how you get Glaceon and Leafeon.
Yeah, because in the Gen 4, in the video games for the Sinnoh region, it was either you go to the Mossy Rock in the what is the name of the where the second gym leader is, like on the way over there. You would level up Eevee around that rock, and then it would evolve into the grass one. And if you later on in the game, like late into the game, you would go towards the Ice Town, and you would find this like ice rock, and you would level up Eevee around that area, and then Eevee would evolve into Glaceon. So that was a good one.
I miss Gen 1 when you could just buy the stones that you needed to evolve.
Yeah, but they didn't
things.
have ice stones and stuff like that.
I
I don't understand why they didn't let
I wish that was
Eevee use the leaf
I
stone.
wish that was a concept they would just carry on into the future. Be like, hey, go buy all the stones you want. You want to evolve a fire type? Here you go, 200, whatever their currency is.
Yeah, but on that note, for Pokemon Go users that are fans of Leafeon and Glaceon, we do have a little hack for you. But they're only able to be used once.
Yeah, it's one and done with these, right?
One indeed.
I had to
One
use
and
these to get I think a Jolteon finally.
Yeah, so I used one to get Umbreon and Espeon, because Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon. Well, my favorite Dark type, at least. And Eevee evolution.
I'm not gonna lie. Only reason I like them is because they held me down in Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, that's what it was too. So I was
Like
just
it
like,
was such a random.
plus Umbreon has like a clean ass
Yeah,
design.
I like got a shiny one. That's the only reason I used the naming trick because I saw he had like the cleanest of the shiny evolutions.
Yeah, but on screen we just had him on there. Oh, go ahead.
Same.
Shiny Umbreon. Yeah, the blue rings were nice. But yeah, we just had on the screen there like the nicknames that you can have on there, so you can just do that. But remember, it's just one and done. So once you use it, game over. So what else? What else we got on the chopping
Have
block?
you caught any of these new? I don't know these new Pokemon at all.
Oh
so
my god, dude! I don't know.
They come in like
Go watch Gen
They
4.
come in like weird forms, like this Cherum. I called it like Blossom, did not blossom. The Shellos.
So the lore behind
This like ugly slug monster thing.
Okay, well, for one, Shellos is like a tank that is like widely used in the Pokemon PvP for the Pokemon games. So you can't make fun of Shellos. The story behind Cherum is it buds when the sun is out, but when it's nighttime or when it's raining, it covers itself up. Yeah, so it's like more. So the story behind it is it's supposed to be stronger during the day. So you would use moves like Sunny Day to like give it its full power.
Got you. I was just mad confused on that one.
You got any more you're confused about?
No, I just see them and I catch them and I'm just like, why does it?
There's a
look
thing
different?
called Burmy. It has like 3 different coats. Like its trash coat, its rock coat, and its grass coat. Each one gets a special move.
Is that the one that I'm looking at right here? With is that what that is?
Yes, the Burmy thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I didn't mean to send that one late. I just saw it. I was like, this probably would explain. This is more useful for me than it is anyone else because I don't know what the hell these are. There's
Exactly.
Cherubi, Cherum in the sunshine form.
Yeah, Sunshine
the
form
male
is.
hippopotamus one and the female one.
I don't understand what they were doing with that whole like
Geibel is like the only one I really wanted. That one, he was like the only
Gibble.
one. Gibble, whatever.
Jesus.
That sounds even like less threatening.
Close.
I'm still confused as to the difference.
It's
Plant
just
cloak, trash cloak, sandy cloak. Is it kind of like cast form?
no, because it goes based off of like its surroundings. So you'll have Burmese that live in the city, so that's when it get its trash coat. So it'll, like develop like a trash coat to like for its surroundings to help it survive. The sandy ones like in the mountains and stuff like that. So it'll, like sweep up like rocks and sand to like help it survive and stuff like that. Its coat like protects it and stuff like that.
Got you. All right, you want to take the head on this one? So sword and shield, you can customize your trainer a lot more than?
Yes.
More
So
useful?
does everybody remember the X and Y series games?
Somewhat.
Okay, so we're going back to that. So now we have another set of character customization, and Japan was running a contest where whoever makes a really cool T-shirt design will get their shirt customized and put inside of the game. So that picture I sent you was a speculation of us being allowed to create our own shirts or create our own logos and stuff and put it inside of the game too. So.
Really?
Yeah, so this game is like really like going. If that's true, if it's like if we get the green light on that, this is gonna be like one of the best Pokemon games out there for user customization because not only do you get to create your own trainer and like make them look like you, but now you can like create own shirts and do stuff like that. Like it's just countless hours on end like playing on that game now.
I'm not gonna lie. I might actually end up picking up this one. Like out of the last couple generations, I've slacked off. This one, I might actually.
You should pick it up. Like it's
I might actually
literally like giving us
what
everything
got
we
me
want.
Out is like when I was playing Gold, and then they killed Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, and I couldn't do like the trades anymore and like,
Yeah.
the online terminal. Like Nintendo always had like a weird online feature with the friend code thing and all that other stuff.
Yeah, they were.
And then if you ever lost a console or something, you were just out of luck. Like there was no profiles for it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having fun over there? What is that?
360 view.
I was gonna say
Oh, the
it's like
EV
a whole
evolutions.
10
So,
Okay, that's.
all right, what we got next on the chopping block?
Oh yeah, we're now ultra friends, so I can actually trade him a shiny if he needs one and slacks on the next community day. Congrats! Thank you for opening all of your gifts.
Nice. Open your gifts, everybody. Amp.
Are you guys still not at that next friendship goal?
We're at the very end of it. Me and him have literally 10 days left to be like the best friends. I bet, because he remembers to open your stuff, but when it comes to me, I'm the bastard child. See, like
So it's been a very one-way friendship, as far as what she's saying.
exactly. All right, what we got next?
Well, you have the crack screenshot that you sent.
Oh yeah, let's not put that up
I
there.
had to go see what that tweet was. Oh look, there you go. Is that your shiny, or are you walking just another Magikarp?
I have to walk a Magikarp before my special event mission things for the legendary Pokemon.
I had to go all the way to Winter Park because I happened to be there anyway, and I finally got done with the stupid Meltan mission, even though I have like 15 of them already. So I'm just like living like Thanos, and I'm just resting. I'm just logging in for daily rewards, and I'm done until like I get jumped by Captain Marvel while making soup.
Bro, that was the funniest. See, homie was just minding his own business. He didn't even get to eat his soup.
Seasoning his salt.
Jesus. All right, what we got next? So
Your favorite game of all time, World Seeker. Zoro's mission is finally coming out.
I don't even. I just screenshotted it.
I was curious as to why you even sent this because you hate the damn game.
I know. I just gotta stop doing that. Whenever you see me like
this
put
summer,
anything.
Void Mirror prototype will be released for One Piece World Seeker players. Roronoa Zoro in a fight against the experimental robot designate Kagero. Zoro needs to pour all his skill into defeating this menace, or he may never draw a sword again. So, just a throwaway non-canon story, basically.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the main story of the video game, so I wouldn't spend my money on it. But it's just funny to me because Zoro always gets himself into trouble because he's always the first one to get lost. He has no sense of direction.
Basically.
So he'll just be. I remember they were in Ennie's lobby and they were supposed to run up the stairs. The stairs are right in front of them, like just right here, and Zoro just runs left. He's just like bye. And I'm just like, they're like, where are you going?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still catching up. That is still one of my favorite arcs, hands down.
Ennie's lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marine Fort. That's a doozy.
See, I think as far as like a Straw Hat arc, that was my favorite. Marine Fort, I get that it was just Luffy, and I missed all the context, so I didn't understand why Luffy was by himself. Where the hell everyone else?
Oh, so you have to go. Dressrosa.
I still gotta do Punkcaster. Dressrosa just felt dragged out to me. Like if you watch the fight with him in Dogtooth or Katakuri, whatever you want to call it.
No, that's Cake Island.
Yeah, I'm saying Whole Cake Island, but like fights like that in Dressrosa where they were paced well in the manga, but then kind of feel dragged out in the anime. Like when the dude is doing the countdown and he's bleeding out of his throat because he's screaming too hard about who won the fight. I'm like, that should have taken all of 5 seconds.
It should have, but.
Also, if you look at the bottom here, I want this type of relationship, but without the.
We don't need to talk about that.
It's alright. My Twitter feed is horrible sometimes.
That was someone that retweeted that too, so we don't talk about that. Right. On to better news: Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the superior Dragon Ball Z game that's out. Forget that fighters stuff.
I'm not gonna complain because somebody had an arcade set up next to our panel at I want to say DreamCon at Megacon, and fighters they had like all the video games that were out like in the last 20 years with DLC. So they had Storm, I think 3 and 4. They had like Clash of Ninja. They had like the Power Rangers fighting game, Tekken 1, 2, and 3, NBA Jam. I think they had Budokai Tenkaichi, and they had fighters with all the characters. So I got to use Jiren and Vegito, who low-key feels OP.
Yeah, Vegito is the OP one because that's like the main complaint. But
Yeah, we get Janemba, you guys get Ribrianne.
But see, there's a greater scheme to that because we were it is not speculated. It's known that they want to make like more DLC, like add on to the story mode and create the Tournament of Power DLC. So they want to add like a Tournament of Power story mode to Xenoverse. So we're gonna get that. So we probably get more characters because you can't just have Jiren and Ribrianne and the Super Saiyan gods.
I get that, but I'm just like, how many characters really deserve to make it from
Topo?
Power? Topo,
Dispo.
Yes, but knowing them, they only give you one. So are they giving you base Topo or are they giving you Destruction God Topo?
They're probably going to give us Destruction God because that's literally the one that did the most work.
I will see them giving you Fat Eggman Topo and that's it. I don't put it above them. Because I feel like that's what they did with...
I mean, they gave you a Super Saiyan 4 that's just for one finishing move and then just transfer back. So there's nothing...
Exactly. So we all get equally shafted in this video.
No, we're not going to get shafted. Like, it's...
If we... Like,
this is taking too long for us to get shafted.
You guys got Zamasu, and they didn't give you, like, the deformed version, just the clean
We
one.
have the deformed version. It's just, it's too broken to use, like, for player versus player.
That's stupid. They could nerf it down for.
No, you can't, because what's it called? You can use them as a raids boss.
That's what I mean. They have characters as bosses, but not like as actual playable characters.
You can play as a raid boss. They have
that's like in Storm 3 when they gave you the 4 old Kage, but they didn't put them in the game. They just made them bosses.
But I'll tell you, they did put him in the game. What's it called? When you go to do raid bosses, you can actually be your character, Goku, Vegeta. Well, I take those last two back. But you can actually be Fused Mira. You can be Zamasu. You could be what's the other guy named from Xenoverse 1? The guy with the blue jacket. Oh god, Demigra. There you go. Yeah. You could be him too. So it's not that you can't play with Zamasu. It's just that you can't just use them in PvP.
That's what I mean. Like I would be happier if he comes out as a raid boss, like in Pokemon. I'd like to be able to use them as a character to my own free will in PvP or me versus computers.
I mean, you can use it in practice mode. I mean, it's like I said.
You can fight as him in practice mode, but not in PvP.
It's too broken. Like it's just his move set is just ridiculous.
Give me so you can actually play as him in practice mode.
You can play with him in practice mode. You can play with him in Crystal Raids, where you can play against other characters where you're just an overpowered raid boss.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Yes, because it's literally
like,
that broken.
Feel somewhat like insulted though. If they're just like, oh yeah, you can use them in like these aspects or to train. As far as actual character modes where you got to fight, no.
We have something called Crystal Raids where we can be the raid boss and we're fighting like 5 other players and trying to like destroy them. And we have like 8 bars of health, so that's like, and the balance on that game is just messed up because they have 8 bars of health and we have only 2, so it's just like. You have to not. It's just like crazy.
Budokai, where you max out your character stats and they have the white health bar.
Yeah.
And then you go and do like your 10th run through story mode, and it's just like, hey, look, one punch defeats like the current like first level boss.
Exactly, or a Kamehameha. But yeah. So Ribrianne, back to her. We have some pictures of her, but those will get dealt with later. But her moveset looks really, really great. All her moves.
Is there a trailer out, or we just have photos?
Just photos for right now. Scans and stuff like that. What is it? All her moves like tie into each other. Like they give them buffs to like help with her other previous moves, and they're all picked out from the anime. So if anybody watched the Tournament of Power, that little like giant heart thing she shoots when she fixes her hands, that's one of them. She does like 2 special poses that go towards her finishing, like her special move, and I don't remember what her special move was. And I believe she does that little rolling thing that she did in the anime too, where she was chasing after Android 18. Yeah, so there's that too. But yeah, she's in a greater scheme of like DLC to be added to the story mode. So
if she gets to make the cut, who else do you think is coming?
It has to be Topo, because
is this the end of this season pass for you guys or whatever?
What do you mean?
Like how Fighters has like their 8-character roster for this season. You guys have had Broly, Gogeta, her, and I don't know who else. Is somebody else coming? Or is it
her and Super Saiyan God Vegeta, they're their own separate one. They're not included with Broly and Gogeta. They're separate. They will be out next month.
Okay. Also, why do they feel the need to single out the Switch version like it's that special?
I don't know why they did that, to be honest with you. I think that's like for the deluxe version or something like that. I don't remember.
I feel like everybody.
We had an episode on it.
I feel like everybody gets like a Switch port and they try to make it special and it ends up being a downgrade. Like, have you seen the Mortal Kombat gameplay on the Switch?
I have not.
Like, it freezes like between cutscenes and you watch the quality drop like that.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I'll go check it out now.
The game itself plays well, but like when you watch gameplay, you're just like, yeah, who has a PlayStation or Xbox? This is painful to look at.
See, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why would you want to play it. Like
if that's your main console, I understand.
Yeah, but I'm weird. Like I like to like keep like Nintendo Switch things. So like I would be going purposely for like the Pokemon games or the what was that one Pokemon fighting game? Pokken Tournament. Yeah. I would literally like just.
How big was the roster on that one? It looked decent, but I never actually played it.
Lots of DLC for it. I know they added like Curlia. Jesus help me. Emporion? Was Emporion in DLC?
Was that a Switch release or a Wii U title?
It is on the Switch now. So it was a Wii U first.
I feel like that's what everyone wanted Pokemon to be, low key.
It is. It's fun. It's technically like you like telling your like hey dodge, and then you're like moving into dodge and stuff like that.
Pikachu and stuff.
Yeah, Luchador Pikachu. Luchador
Bring
Pikachu.
him to go. That's what we need.
No, I'm tired of Pikachu variations. If I see another one, I'm throwing my phone. I can't take another one of them.
You didn't catch a Detective Pikachu?
No, I'm tired of them. It can burn. I'd take his little hat and just throw it in a pit of lava.
Wow.
Yes.
The shade.
I'd evolve it to a Raichu just to see what it looks like with the
That's what I
Raichu.
do usually. I try to catch 2 variations, so I have a Pikachu and a Raichu of like the flower one, the
Nah,
hat one, the Detective Pikachu one.
I tossed that. Like I'm just like, when they were like, "Oh, use the little camera thing to like find," I'm like, I'm not gonna do that
I'm
crap.
trying to use the camera thing to still catch the freaking other one. That
What
I can't
other
get.
one?
The first one that came out with the camera. The first Pokemon that you're supposed to be able to get. I'm blank. Him.
Smurgle.
Yeah, I still can't catch Smurgle. And for some reason, you will only take 1,000 photos if you link it to your camera roll. I can't figure out how to undo it. So after I tap like 200 photos, I got to go into my camera and then delete them all. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. And then I see some people in the Pokemon Go like Facebook group. Hey guys, update. 3,000 photos later, nothing.
It's a
Meanwhile,
Smurgle.
some
I don't understand why you're going through all that trouble to catch a Smurgle anyway.
Honestly, I'm just like, let me give it the good old college try.
Is that what that like loading screen means? Like, because the
Yeah,
girl has her phone
Yeah,
out.
that's what the loading screen is for.
Oh,
You're supposed to do this and go ahead and try to take photos.
subtle
Eventually,
meanings.
photos bomb. And then I see some people like, yeah, my kid took a photo at school and he showed up. That was it. I'm like, well,
Took to a photo, lucky.
basically.
Ooh, lovely. All right,
I
on
forgot
to
ask,
some.
did you ever make it up at all this weekend to the con or no?
No.
Oh.
There's this horrible thing called work, and I just was like, not saying that I hate work. I have work. So yeah, that's how I make it to work. I make it to here all the time because I need for my gas to be paid.
Yeah, apparently I don't like, again, this is only my second one. Apparently people are pissed off because they canceled it in Tampa and then next year it's supposed to be super early. Like mid-April. I guess some people had passes.
I would like to go see the one in Tampa. That would be fun.
Apparently it's like smaller and like easier to navigate through, and that's why some people like it. And they bought, I guess you could get some passes that worked at Orlando. In the group chat is all pissed off.
Interesting.
Also, we'll probably talk more about this next week, but because I just got this info. How do you feel about this slacking community day?
Okay, so I have
jumping back into Pokemon.
I feel like this is the most bull crap thing because every time I evolve one of these things, literally the community day comes up for it. I literally just got a slacking
I feel like
literally last
after
week.
The whole Blaziken thing that I had, I feel like the ones you already have are less likely to get it because the fact that the fact that I got the notification 3:00. Hey, you can now catch increased spawns of Torchic. Some of them will be shiny, and you can get the special community day.
Nah, dude. No.
Second move, Brave Bird.
No, check this out. Because this is what happened with me with the whole Torchic thing. I went and I evolved my Torchic because this was on the Bagon. Bagon was before Torchic, right? Yeah, I literally just evolved my Blaziken. I was just like, all right, cool. Because I like do them in like rows. Like I add my buddies as like who gets closer to like evolving. I evolved my Blaziken literally the next day or a couple hours later. Oh, Blaziken Community Day. I'm just looking at it like, what the hell? I literally just wasted all of my candies for that. And then this last one that just came up, I just did my slacking. No problem. Because who really worries about a slacking, even though it has like the highest CP right now?
Apparently, I keep seeing people who are. I'm like, is anyone playing this? And all my friends are like, dude, my slacking is like the tank of my entire roster.
3,000 CP. That's my only one right now. But his original move sucks. It's Yawn.
This is gonna be one that I like reluctantly do. Like I really don't want to, but because the perks are in there,
yeah,
you got me.
But
I don't care about the move.
So for me to get that slacking and then this happens, I'm just like,
I'm confused at the shiny variation. Why is it pink? And then the other two colors are nowhere near that.
It's just I forgot what their rules were for making shiny Pokemon, but it's just a random palette of colors. They don't really care.
It looks like the slacking looks like a regular slacking to me. Maybe the color, maybe it's another palette swap, but this to me looks like the same one you have in your storage right now. And then the slack off is pink, and then none of that colors carry over into the evolution, which is weird. Only reason I would go is because I bought one of the stupid community day boxes. Like, I had all of 2 raids show up, so that was kind of a waste. I have, like, 6 passes I'm not going to burn through. And now I have, like, 4 or 5 incubators that I can't use.
I need to go buy more incubators because, Pokemon Go doesn't want to give us any more.
Oh, yeah. When they had that whole thing where you could spin and get them, I was in heaven. I thought that was going to last forever.
Yeah, no, they were haha.
I wish I had known better.
it kind of makes me wonder now that I'm thinking about it. What would an exclusive move be? Because now that I'm thinking about it, Slack King in the anime, I think it was Hyper Beam. Like that was it. Oh, what if it's like Hammer Arm?
If it's something like Hyper Beam or something like that,
No, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be something that's not in the game. I'm trying to remember like people who run Slack King, like what moves do they normally put on there? And I know like they put rest so they can use like rest and sleep talk because you can use a move while you're resting. Hammer Arm is another famous one for that Pokemon specifically. I know people use. I forgot what's the name of that move where you like change Pokemon abilities because it has a thing called Slack Off and it like wastes a turn just like loafing around and that's literally
Is that like Mimic or something?
not Mimic. What was what was
I
it
know
called?
what you're talking about because I think I've used it before. And
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the name of the move.
Yeah, it's literally like if you had Blaze and it had Slack Off, I would click on that move and it would switch it. If someone in the chat remembers, just add us at it because I'm drawing a blank right here.
Yeah, we're struggling on remembering things.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because they're gonna take egg distance down to like a quarter of what it normally is, meaning your 10K eggs will now be like what 2.5.
mm-hmm.
And I have a bunch of. I'm trying to like.
Dude,
I'm
I just
trying
got
to
my.
filter- I'm trying to filter all my 7 and 5Ks, which is why I don't open gifts unless I have 9 eggs because I'm tired of getting Alolan ones because I have all of them already.
I just opened my 10K one. I got my first Larvitar. I was the happiest person in the world. I'm like, I get a Tyranitar.
Not bad.
Yes.
I have one that I evolved all the way up from Larvitar and Pupitar. Apparently, people try to get shiny ones of those, so people just do massive.
I think
10K
the
runs.
Tyranitar is black if it's shiny variation, and that one's lit.
Only shiny variation I'm like I need it is Rayquaza, and they didn't even bring it in last time. So
I
feel
remember
bad for
that.
the people who rated from like 9 to 9 or 9 to 7.
That was funny.
Because I just did 2, and now I have like 3 of them who have like a decent move set of Draco Meteor and what is it, Dragon Rage?
Draco Meteor's in the game in Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
but I didn't know tongue cancer was a thing.
You can get cancer almost anywhere, buddy.
Apparently,
So this is for us Japanese voice actor fans. I forget the name of the guy that has like the engine. Incarcio, not Incarcio. That's
Incendium.
yeah, that
Ida.
Ida. So this is
Incendium
his voice
Incendium.
actor on screen right now. She is taking a little bit of a hiatus because she has tongue cancer. It's very sad, but yeah, she'll be gone for like a couple months and stuff like that. So our new season of My Hero might be slowed down a little bit.
I didn't. How though? That is my thing. How do you get tongue cancer? Like I'm
Google it.
dumbfounded.
Google it.
I'm just kidding. Like I know chain smokers who don't get tongue, like they get lung cancer, but not tongue cancer. Is voice acting a dangerous profession? I've heard of people passing out and stuff, but this is different.
Yeah, I'm trying to read up on it now.
I'm wondering if they're just gonna go on hiatus or let someone replace her like they did with Bulma. But that's
No, why would you
that's-
do that? It's not like she's gone.
I
It's
know, I'm
just.
saying like after that unfortunate passing, they needed someone, and I honestly.
But that's a
I
passing.
think
That's not
Old Girl-
like
I think Old Girl
cancer.
did a good job filling in for the movie. But as far as this one, I don't know how highly.
You actually like Monica Riol? Not. Okay. Wait. Sub. Wait. Okay.
If they were like, you know what, bring back the other girl, whoever did Bulma and Z, if they wanted to bring her back, I would not be hurt.
Yeah, because I wanted to make something clear. I'm not talking about her like after like this whole like Vic thing, which we're done with. We're never talking about it again.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw some of those people at Megacon, and everyone was like, "Oh, look, there's Vegeta and all those other people. Want to go get a picture with them?" And then if you watched the thing that I posted in the group chat, you saw there was a digital wait line to let you know when it was your turn to come get in line, and that was a 30-minute wait by itself. And you had to register
Oh
on
shoot!
some website.
Check this out. Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin consulted on a Japanese video game. Yeah. Before you be like, oh wait, didn't Game of Thrones have a horrible season? He was not included in the writing on that, so it doesn't
I
count.
heard he's like coming up with his own different one. It's like the last book isn't even finished yet, is it?
No, it's not even. This latest book that he's working on, Winter something, is not done yet. But that's not. Our lovely technician over there got us. Hey, it's
I know
gone.
You guys are the fans, not me. I just see everyone. I see very.
You need to watch.
It's either love it or hate it on the ending.
But just
apparently.
stop at season 7. Just stop at
See,
season
you
7.
love it. Everyone else is just like.
I don't love it. I
there's
hated it.
There's whole petitions on remake it with competent people who don't leave Starbucks.
It's never
cups with water
gonna
bottles on
happen.
set.
They can't just Thanos snap what they did. Like it's just horrible.
To
I
me,
can't
it's
find
funny.
that
I
tongue
feel like you
cancer
guys
thing.
got trolled this season with there being one noticeable mishap in like every episode.
They just
The
didn't
water
care.
bottle,
They're
the
like, take our
Starbucks.
money and go.
Somebody else was like, yo, fam, there's a whole water bottle on set. They were like, Game of Thrones invented plastic. It's canon now.
You know what's funny? I really wish I got to read on that post I sent you about like 5 animes that help fill the void for Game of Thrones. Because the main one that pops into my head that was just like someone's gonna die like at any given moment was Kill la Kill, and sadly enough, the ending is just it has like a Game of Thrones feel because they just rushed it because they went away from the source material because the manga was not nowhere near done at the time of that production.
What happens?
So it was just like it just when I get the chance before the next show I'm going to like find that video that explains like filler because it is just like the funniest little demographic.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like 2 parallel arrows going, and then when it starts to talk about filler, it's just like filler is just a whole bunch of crap that just happens over here that no one's paying attention, and it eventually gets back on track with the anime unless like the source material is not done. Then it just goes way over here, and I'm just like, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Again, Bleach is the only one I never get too annoyed with the filler because at least they're like deliberately like, hey, this is a filler, and we're gonna go do our own interpretation of some random story. Like when they did like every Disney movie that's based on something like Aladdin with Arabian Nights and all that, they do their own like renditions of that for their
I
fillers.
saw that like they had like their like a Halloween
Yeah,
episode
they
or
have,
something
like
that.
Halloween or Arabian Nights.
And I was like
or-
during like the Grimjow arc, I was just like, what are
Yeah.
y'all doing? Speaking of which, he's supposed to be coming out for Jump Force.
Is he?
Yeah.
Grimjow comes out for Jump Force. I honestly might go pick up the game.
Remember we did an episode on that. He's on the list of
Right,
DLC.
He is. All Might, I think, is the current one that's dropping.
No,
Grimjow-
Biscuit is the next one right now.
the hell is
Hunter.
Okay, I almost used
Well,
my F-bomb
Bisco,
there.
that's
Like the first protagonist out of Soul Eater. Because there's still like debates online, even though he's called a he numerous times.
well, no, she's a she. It's
Is
just
it?
one. It's a she, but like when like you understand like the whole concept of Nen in Hunter.
Yeah, but
Okay, well think of it as like Key, right?
I feel like as far as like the anime though, they canonically made that thing a dude. Because they've called him a he, and the witch called him my son.
Okay.
And in the manga, they left it up to interpretation, and then they made some risque-esque photos of that person that left it way to be determined.
I feel like everybody's just trying to be like Orochimaru. Just live your best life.
Yeah, your first trap. I just learned that's a thing. Apparently, traps. I didn't know that was like a term.
Yeah, it's trap. Orochimaru is like the godfather of all of
Well,
that.
he's legit like now a female or non-binary or something. And
No, he's a male. He
Is
he just switches whenever he
'cause
wants.
there's a manga. There's like a panel in the manga where the kids I guess are going on a field trip, and he's like, "Are you my mom or my dad?"
And then they just cut away.
He's like, "Does it really matter?
I still love you like a parent loves a
Exactly.
child
I
anyway.
love you like a parent's supposed to love a child. That's all that matters.
They even
I'm
did
like,
that in the anime too. They were just like it was him and Mitsuki having a fight, and they were just like, "What are you?" And he's just like,
I just want to know who got
Smack.
whose body got kidnapped for his antics this time.
Orochimaru?
Yeah.
Literally anybody at this point. Because remember when they first introduced it, he just was pulling his skin away. It's just layered on top of it's like caked on top of each other.
And they found 3 bodies of the people that he kidnapped and stole their whole face.
So we don't know how many bodies he just bodied up. He's just like, all right, I'm good for like a good couple seasons. I don't need to do this anymore.
All right, we're tangenting, so we'll finish on this one.
We're not tangenting. We still got 14 minutes.
You're right. Who knows how long this last one will take, though. All games confirmed for E3 2019.
There's no anime games on here, guys. So
I was gonna say you sent the list, so you tell me what you got hyped for. What the hell, Cyberpunk, Doom Eternal? I saw the first Doom game. I never played it. Heard good things though. Not a FIFA fan.
No, I sent it because I saw your Star Wars on there. So I was like, I guess he would like to talk about that.
Which one?
It says it right there.
Oh,
Star Wars
yeah,
Jedi Fallen Order.
That one actually looks like it might be decent. Like that looks not as much like a cash grab. It looks Force Unleashed-ish.
And then like, isn't Monster Hunter World like a part of the anime community? I don't know.
I never played the Monster Hunter games. I got friends who are like diehard Monster Hunter fans. And I mean, like, I had a kid in high school, my buddy Haresh. It was rated M for some reason, which I don't know why. You can't even get that graphic on a 3DS game. He gave me $50
is it?
to go to GameStop my senior year and pick up a day one copy of Monster Hunter for him because he was only 17 and couldn't get it. And his parents, I guess, were very strict and they wouldn't let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave me $50. He was like, keep the change. Just please pick me up a copy before they run out.
Damn.
And apparently I got one of the last ones. I've never understood the Monster Hunter hype.
I don't know either, but
That and I've played the demos. And
I thought I saw on here too that we had Code Vein on here, the anime equivalent of Dark Souls.
What is okay?
You've never played Dark Souls?
I played Dark Souls and turned it off immediately. Like that's one of those games like early GTA where if you make the wrong mistakes, you're just screwed and for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Like I played Dark Souls 2 or whichever one has the dude hanging out at the campfire and he's like a knight who's like friendly or whatever.
Yeah.
I struck him by accident one time and every time I log in he wrecks my shit. Like I had to push him off a cliff. He's no longer there. There's like the little dragon that's sleeping and hanging on the cliff or whatever down at the end.
Yeah.
I hit him once and he just will not leave. Every time I log in, it's just like he's like fucking stink meaner. There's my F-bomb. He's like stink meaner off the Boondocks. He's like, I'm back. I was like, dog, we was like 3 saves ago. Leave me be.
Bro.
I used the little hack to level up to where you can glitch and use the same soul 50 times.
Uh-huh.
He still gets me like 2 swipes and done. And that has been my problem with Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro. No matter how much, it's like playing critical mode in Kingdom Hearts.
Yo,
no matter
watching
how much
people
you level up, you get 3 good swipes from whatever you're fighting. Excommunicado, dead.
Bro, watching
finished.
people play Sekiro, I can't say it fast. It is the funniest thing in the world. Where are you stuck at?
I haven't played Sekiro. I just see people. I see people just getting like prison shanked, and they're like, "Oh, guys, I got the max armor. Guys, I'm level 99." Tries to sneak up on the dude, miss, and then the dude just jumps in your back, and it's just like,
Bro,
I'm like, fail.
I have to send you.
Okay, I did not like. Again, this is going on to be. I don't know if you watched For Neverworld or Double Four.
I know of them, yes.
Yes, when they were beefing, I don't like that Double Four tried to bring Afro Senju into it, and he took some shots and he just never responded. I was like, good on you, because that BS did not need to be addressed.
Yeah, Afro don't really care, but I don't know. I never really like got behind For Neverworld, and
he's the one who really
for people that don't know For Neverworld, he's like an anime reviewer.
He's the one. He honestly is the one who got me into like anime and manga and stuff, because when I was reading when I first got back into Naruto, like my friend showed me that, hey, you can read these online. He was my first person that I found like just searching YouTube, because I'm like, I'm confused. There's got to be someone who does reviews, and sure enough, I looked up like Naruto reviews, and his whole channel was for that.
No, there's a guy that I watch that was like really good to me, and I go to his channel to find like anime to watch. His name is JBD Uchiha.
I think I've seen him.
Black guy with locks.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. If I look up his channel, I probably know.
Yeah, he's a good one. Right now, I know he was watching One Punch Man season 2, and for the Promised Neverland or something like that.
I want to get into it because I feel like I think they're first.
He promoted it. It was good because that's how I got into prison school. I got into.
I think they're doing the same thing. They're doing it as a season, so there's only like 15 episodes.
Anybody that's watching, and if you go to these
Whereas
channels, like shout us out for like sending you there.
Black Clover, but they're like 80 episodes in and just not stopping anytime soon.
I feel like I'm just gonna rate it just to catch up to it, and I keep telling myself that.
Apparently, they had an episode recently where everyone was like, "Holy shit, did they pay?" Like,
yeah, it was. There was a big plot twist. Apparently, don't say anything.
I don't even know if it's a plot twist. I know there was like the fight or whatever that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I saw like a post on Anime Balls Deep, and they're like, Black Clover.
Can we? You're not just gonna fast forward past that like you didn't just say. What the hell is the name of the website?
It's the channel on YouTube, and it's called Anime Balls Deep.
Just wanted to make sure I heard that. Continue.
They posted on there. They're like, Black Clover just literally shocked the world, or like major plot twist, and I was just like, oh, okay, so this show's really picking up.
Yeah, I might have missed that one, but I mean when they had the I don't even know who it involved. They had like the 1v1, and I guess the dude lost the fight, and whoever he was fighting was getting ready to strike him down, and everyone's like, what's he doing? He already lost. And I guess they have like some weird lightning powers, because literally they it was one of those scenes where they recreated it like frame for frame in the manga. Like if you look at it, people were like, I saw it trending on Twitter, which when an anime is trending on Twitter, I pay my respects to see what the hype is about.
Yeah.
I watch it. So they had a side by side anime, manga, and apparently the dude had like some weird god Thor power. Dude is on the ground bleeding and raises his hand and is like, "Don't get back up again." And as he's coming down, you just see the three main protagonists lightning down into him, and they're all holding like three different swords to his neck from different angles, and they're like moving to the finger and see what happens.
Bro, that sounds like a whole bunch of like Kirin stuff, like the Sasuke move.
Basically, he was about to do like kidding. It was like bringing it down, and in the middle of his arm swipe, they teleported like across a field, and we're all at this dude's throat, like make one more finger stroke and see what happens. And they had it like side by side, like dude, okay, Black Clover just did some like next level ish with the animation. They just flexed their whole budget on everybody.
Oh, that's lit. I gotta go watch it now. I gotta go put that on my. I gotta go do it.
So whatever the plot twist that probably came after, I missed it, but like. I'm watching everything in 5-episode bursts. So I'm watching One Piece. I'm watching Dragon Ball.
You know, that's a great thing you said that because our good friend DJ Desi Des has a issue with watching anime because right now she's watching Full Metal. She just finished the third part of it.
Full Metal or is she on
Brotherhood?
Yeah,
Always Brotherhood.
I was too scared of regular. I started watching Brotherhood. It got me back into it.
Yeah, she had a grandmaster plan to watch all the Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball all the way to Super, like watching them in order. But she got burnt out. That's the problem like with watching or binging anime. So I told her like, "Oh, you're supposed to like watch like other animes in between. Like you're supposed to do like
doing with One Piece, trying to keep up weekly. I was like I felt like at one time like, okay, this is just slow. I'll give it like 5 weeks. I was in college. I was like 40 episodes behind. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, it gets tough because I remember I was watching Megalobox and I was watching Overlord at the same time. And I think Megalobox had like 2 or 1 season.
I think when I finally get done with Community, which I'm on the last season, and I am trying to get through it with like half the main cast gone. I got like 6 more episodes, and then I will start my anime like binge war. Like
yeah, because I was just like, okay, 3 episodes here, 3 episodes there, 3 episodes here, 3 episodes there. Oh, a new anime I need to go watch. 3 episodes over here.
That's it. So I feel like because Toonami's been shifting their block a little bit, and remember that whole thing where they had all the shows like dubbed and subbed the week of there, that stopped because I think Funimation is doing their own thing. I haven't been on Verve since. Like Verve has that whole like classic Kids WB animation block, and that's what I watch. Like I'll go in to watch like an episode of Freakazoid or Animaniacs. I haven't watched an anime on Verve in months.
But what does that mean for Toonami then? Because I remember we did a thing on that, like Toonami and Crunchyroll are doing a partnership.
Right. I don't think it started yet, actually.
Oh, it hasn't started? Oh, thank God.
Because last time I checked, I was on there just for the Freakazoid block. Rocko's Modern Life, all that stuff is on. Yeah, see, all that classic, like, Kids WB, old school Nickelodeon.
I hated
90s.
that show.
Really?
I hate him, Rocco's Modern Life.
I think they're doing a reboot. Not a reboot, but I think they're doing what they did with Hey Arnold. Where
kick it down the hole.
No, they're giving it a mod. That Invader Zim is coming back.
Vader Zim, yes, I'm here for that.
Vader Zim had a plot line to like him actually invading the planet. Like that, I wish Danny Phantom got some closure, but the fact that they gave Hey Arnold some closure with his own movie, with his parents and whatnot, the Jungle movie, and the fact they're doing more stuff like that makes me happy. But as far as Verve, I haven't seen the Crunchyroll deal.
Okay, so we'll have to wait on that a little bit longer.
But yeah, Black Clover I want to get into. I want to try Promised Neverland because apparently they only had like, I think 10 episodes. I want to try Megalobox. I want to try Kuroko no Basket. I want to try...
You still haven't watched
I haven't.
Kuroko.
Whatever. I keep hearing people say Kuroko. So
it's Koro.
I try to say it like the
No,
people.
you're saying the one from Assassination Classroom.
Whoops. I would see just people. Okay, Kuroko no Basket. I want to finish Prince of Tennis because I didn't. It was that last Toonami block before they went off the air, and it actually made tennis cool.
Kuroko.
So the basketball anime, Megalobox, and the other boxing anime.
Hajime no Ippo.
Hajime no Ippo. I want to give like all these sports animes a shot, but I just have not had the time. And then I'm behind on Attack on Titan.
Attack on shit.
We know. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm giving you the same energy you just messed up on the basketball anime.
I'm at
so
least giving it the respect of saying I'm gonna try to watch it. That's my thing, though.
Nah, we don't try to watch shit.
So do you have any video games you're waiting on this year since we jumped off the E3 thing? Honestly, we look at it, Anthem had hype and that flopped. Jump Force came out, that flopped.
Jump Force, I'm very upset with that, but
Everybody is.
they did. I would give them this. They did do All Might's moveset really well, so I'll give them that.
Props.
But
But the Star Wars thing, if you ever played Force Unleashed or saw like gameplay for that, it looks more story driven and more fun. To where even if you're not a Star Wars fan, graphically, visually, and like story-wise and action, this will be entertaining to play. It's what I'm hoping. If it comes out with a demo, and it's just like, hey, the loading screen is $60 paid DLC.
I will find a YouTuber that is shutting up and I will watch it. But
and that's the thing. Most YouTubers are like, hey, don't pre-order, don't buy day one games. Watch us play it, and we'll let you know. Which I respect, but I know game companies are pissed off.
But see, don't watch it all the way though. That's my thing. Like watch it like halfway, then buy. Because
no, people are saying like it's like if a game drops day one and they're like, there's bugs everywhere. This has a problem. This is broken. You promised this and didn't put it in. Rather than shaft the whole nation of people with like who paid like $120 for day one edition, and then they
that's what I was saying. Like watch like halfway through, because I've been the victim of that. Like I've watched like full gameplays of a video game, then I played it just to know what to do, and then I'm just like, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, versus people who are like, okay, I'm gonna do like this is like my review copy, or this is a review of the day one edition. I'm like, okay, I'll go pick that up.
Yeah, because I know I did that with Persona 5. Like, I just literally watched, like, how the gameplay is, and I was just like, I'm sold. I want it. This is what I want. But I like turn-based RPGs, so that was, like...
Speaking of, this is going to... I mean, we're going to wrap it up here. This is supposed to take me 40 hours to complete if I do just the main story, 80 if I do, like, 100%. So I'm going to let you know how this is. I actually got a decent copy with no, like, nicks, scratches, or bruises on it.
That's the same one me and my cousin had when we were younger. Like, the 2-disc set, but we didn't have the misprint.
Well, time to go eBay hunting. Any final remarks?
Samurai 8, Kishimoto Sensei's new manga that's out. Guys, give that a watch. A read. It's actually really good. When they adapt it into an anime, because it's Kishimoto and Naruto creator, you have to... They would be dumb not to put it on there because it's in Jump every week now. Yeah. Watch it. I mean, I'll get back to you guys on that art style, because that art, I said it the other day when I was reading it. I'm like, this has like a very like, what's it called? Oh, and I forgot to mention, like, from the last time, it's samurai sci-fi. So it's like, if that helps you visualize it a little bit better, there you go. So it's samurais with like really high tech equipment.
There's an anime called Samurai 7. If you watch that, it's basically, it would honestly prepare you for that then.
Dang, I wonder how come he didn't get in trouble for using Samurai 8 then.
That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, wow.
But it says story of Hachimaru then. That makes sense then.
I mean, if there's a crossover in the future, I wouldn't be shocked.
And like I mentioned in last week's or the week before episode starts out really cool. You see a little sickly little boy attached to a machine that looks like the tree that Amataro was attached to. So that was like really cool, like a good throwback there. So definitely, like, guys, give it a read, and then when it comes out in the anime, give it a watch because it's a lot of fun. It's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
What about you?
I ain't got nothing. So we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all showing up. Shout outs. Nah.
Shout.
Apparently, someone's inbox is getting flooded thanks to us, so we need to put a hold on it. All you thirsty people watching our show, Desi Des is selling food. She's selling her cakes, not her cakes. That was funnier, you know it. That was way funnier than that. Kiss my ass. But yeah, please stop hitting her up if it's not for business. She's strictly trying to sell things and promote her business. She's not selling anything else. Go to OBT if you're that thirsty. Quit shooting your shot. Because I call dibs. What? Bye. Okay, it was a joke. Okay, see y'all.